Welcome. In this video, we're going to discuss the third eye chakra, which is the sixth in the series of 7 chakras that we're presenting. The third eye is the source of our inner guidance.
And we have learned to trust our 5 senses: taste, smell, touch, sight, and hearing. We have a 6th sense, however. Most of us have lost touch with it, as well as our ability to trust it.
So, what are the imbalance clues for the third eye? Yes, you may feel conflicted, like that may be a clue, but as Maryam just explained, this chakra is so much about a tool, a sense that we have that we're just not using. So a very underutilized sense that we should develop.
And the physical imbalances could be issues with your eyes, your head, headaches, depression, lower brain, even pituitary.
Yeah, and those are such common things, right, to have happen. So what do? We notice ourselves in these imbalance clues. What do? Well, if you're a crystal lover, this is the moment to break out the amethyst. Amethyst, extremely helpful for the third eye, and especially when it comes to meditation, which we'll do at the end of this video. But you may not have amethyst handy in the house, so what do? We introduce color. We introduce violet, or maybe a rich purple, anything in that color family that will help. Either we wear it, maybe you have jewelry. I have an amethyst bracelet on. You keep it in your environment. I don't know, Maryam, do you have any? Do you have the yes? Yeah,
I do.
Yes, the print behind you.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So if that's sitting where maybe when you're at work, you're looking up at it, you see it, it lets you bring your awareness to that area. So beautiful. So next, let's do this time a yoga posture, all right, in support of this area of the third eye. So Maryam, I'll describe it and you demonstrate it, okay? So wherever, Maryam, you're sitting, look to the wall across from you and find a central point on that wall where you can just comfortably stare straight ahead, all right? So we're always going to start and come back to that center point. So the first would be to look at that point and then, without moving your head in any of this, just lift your gaze upward as far up as you can go. Come back to the center point and then put your gaze down. Again, don't move your head, and come back to the center point. Now gaze as far to the right as you can, coming back to the center, and to the left, as far as your gaze can go, and then come back to the center. And you could do that a few rotations around. All right, again, if you're working on this area of the third eye, you might want to do that every day. All right, maybe before you start your meditation or after you're finished your meditation, just do that for a few rounds. It's very helpful. What's next? How about nutrition?
Nutrition, yeah. So to help with this area and strengthen the chakra is to eat foods high in omega-3s, like fish or nuts. Dark chocolate and berries will be very supportive of this area.
And people like those things.
They do. They're delicious.
They do. Not hard to convince somebody to have a nice piece of dark chocolate. So, okay, so let's move into the meditation, right? I would ask you again, sit with your spine as comfortably straight as possible. And if you happen to be a crystal lover and you have amethyst, it's fine to hold that in your hand. It's very helpful. Or maybe you're sitting in front of a beautiful piece of amethyst and you can gaze at it during the meditation. Or perhaps you can just bring to mind again the amethyst that I showed you. And just have that image held in your mind, the beautiful color, the way the light reflects on it. And so once again, we're focusing on the color. So a beautiful violet or a very rich purple, whatever comes to your mind is right for you. And again, on the in-breath, just imagine the essence of that color flowing in and moving to the area of the third eye. And on the out-breath, I'd like you to imagine releasing any doubts or hesitations about trusting your intuition. So this will go to that deep issue of, do I trust myself? Do I trust myself to know? So again, on the in-breath, bring in the essence of that beautiful color. And on the out-breath, release any doubts or hesitations about developing this beautiful sense, this beautiful intuitive sense. Now the mantra for the third eye is Sham. 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 And so as you work the breath, bringing in the beautiful color, just allow yourself to repeat that mantra, Sham, Sham. And we're going to add one more phrase for you. That phrase is simply, I am willing to trust my intuitive sense. I am willing to trust my intuitive sense. And so now one more round of breath. We bring in the beautiful essence of the color, violet. We release any doubts or hesitations. And we express our willingness to develop this very helpful sense. And as you're ready, just gently let your eyes float open. And remember, once again, if you want to do those eye movements, nice time to do them at the end of your meditation. All right, and we hope that you utilize, that meditation, incorporate it into your daily practice. What do you think, Maryam? Everyone should be able to find a minute, right? To meditate.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
We always fill up our day, but we could spend a little time with this. Okay. So Hope you enjoyed this. Hope it was helpful. And we'll see you again for the next chakra.